some of you are first timers, and a special welcome to you. Please come back. We're a gem. I truly, well, and honestly love this land and this park, and I'm very proud to be working here. A little bit about this. This is getting lumped into a series I call the Old Growth Treks. It was a program I started last year when I started with DCR, and the goal is to bring people to these small parts of old growth forest that remain. The original title, by the way, was Uncut Massachusetts, and they wouldn't let me get away with it. I kid you not. It is very important to me that we still have these wild spaces that are, in some sense, self-governing. These natural places that are not recovering, and like almost all the forests that I've grown up with in my life. And I want to keep the program going. So if you like the program today, let the people know about it. I'm going to be running more. I've got a one that goes to the old growth forest on top of Todd Mountain, where some of you have already been with me, but exploring even more so. And there's truly a trek. So I'm going to be bringing people more ways to get to old growth forest in this part of Western Franklin County, which is the hot spot for it right here in Massachusetts. As such, I've got a bit of a protocol for what we do. Number one, the trail is our contract with nature. Right? We aim to use as little of it as possible. Now, with a crowd our size, there is no way we're 100% going to be on the trail, but you'll know when we stop, we can spread out, come forward. And if you have trouble hearing, so do I. Let me know, because we can actually make you some accommodations. Get you in front or start using the amplifier. But in general speaking, we're not going off trail as much as we might want to today, to avoid compacting any soil, especially in these highly sensitive areas like the trees of peace. Number two, there is a little ritual that I do at the beginning of every old growth trek with anyone who joins me, and now this includes you, so I'm going to do the biggest one ever with you. Here is the first thing I'm going to ask you to do, even though it's silly. Everyone to uncross your legs. And I want you to stomp your feet as hard as possible against the concrete wherever you are, because all those little seeds in the treads, all the little seeds, get them out. Yep. Get all those little seeds. All right, now. Part two, you are going to reach down, and even if you are wearing shorts, you're going to brush all of your shins. You don't know, get a little sticky bird, then get your socks. If you got no, get your socks.
I put new shoes on.
Probably not, but we do it anyway. And then the third thing, and this one's actually pretty cool. If you have a smartphone, get it out now. I'll get mine out too, and I'm going to do this with you. Get it out, open it up. I definitely want people to be able to take as many pictures as they can, as they want to. But here is the one type of digital hygiene you may not know about. Go to your settings, wherever they are. I've got a Samsung myself, or an Android, so I just pull it down. I'm sure you the iPhone people have it a different way. And turn off your location.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, where are we? I'm lost in the woods. Why do we turn off our location? It's not because I don't want you to be able to find yourself up there. We're not going very far. It's so that any pictures you post online don't have a geotag. There are many people who are very good at, you just take the photograph, put it on over, and then it will have exactly the geo coordinates you took it at. And I'm trying to keep people from going off trail into some of these sensitive areas. It would probably not even be someone you know. It's just a Google search or something away. So this keeps your pictures clean and makes sure that you're not accidentally inviting anyone after you. That is all from me right now. Oh, one thing, point of order. I think everyone's figured out what the bathroom is. There's one in my nature cabin down there, and there's one on the other side as well, on the right side. And one more thing. We recently redid all of our plumbing here. We spent the entire summer doing it last year. And one thing they did not put in was like a water fountain.
You don't have it?
Here.
I've heard of it before.
For non-campers. So if you brought water but you're running really low, I'll tell you what I can do for you. If you leave your
do you know
water
how to
bottle
do it
behind everyone
smartphone?
in the grass, I'm just going to surreptitiously take it into the staff area and fill it up for you over the next 15 to 20 minutes while Bob is talking. I'll offer you that. Because there won't be any other water fountains along the way. So think about it. You can take me up on it in the next 15, 20. I thought about what I would say to introduce Bob. I think that it is silly because he already introduced himself to most of you. I will say this though, that everything natural I know about this park, I know from these two. So the only way I'm going to introduce him, besides the way that you probably already know and the information you came with, is that today you get to find out what it is like to be in my shoes when I'm following them, learning from them, and the information you learn today is what I pass on to everyone who comes on an old growth trek or tall tree tour several times a week here at the park. Thanks and welcome to my boots. And with that, I'll give it over to Bob.